Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Last time when we left off we had just recruited Rex, looked through his talents, distributed some level ups, and now we are ready to actually go and confront Fist. I am wondering, it doesn't seem like I have a way to actually switch squad members on the fly. If someone does know how to do that, and you could let me know in the comments. It's not a huge deal, but I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I think we're ready to go deal with Fist, so it's time to head back to Cora's den. Requisition officer, nah. There's gotta be a way out. Besides that actual elevator, I would think. Welcome to CSEC. Towards. Perfect. That's where I want to go.
I'm surprised you're willing to fight Krogan, Rex. I thought you'd stand with your own.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Rex is rapidly shaping up to be my favorite character, at least of everyone we've encountered so far. Officer Lang, Public Extranet Terminal, to CSEC Academy. Okay, I remember these stairs. To the markets and to Cora's den. Nice. Let's see. Did I already get the Codex entry for Dreadnoughts? I did. Nice. Alright.
Commander Shepard?
To Flux.
Commander Shepard!
Well, I don't want to go to Flux. Don't worry, I promise we're going to do a big, extremely thorough exploration of the Citadel after we complete all our main missions. It just doesn't seem necessary to do right now.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
To Cora's den. Now here's where we fought Saren's assassins. That was not easy.
Looks like it shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Oh yeah, look.
Take cover!
Take cover!
Bugland.
He's everywhere!
Level up, hot damn. Alright. So I now only have 2 points to distribute. I'm gonna max out Intimidate. And I'll put 1 into Fitness. Work my way towards Immunity. Caden, his 2 points go into Decryption and Electronics. Rex, his 2 points, I'm going to put into Warp and Assault Rifles. I wonder if I can back him up or not. Come on, Rex. Like, if I retreat far enough...
Clear.
Can I save again? Clear. Clear, he says. Doesn't seem to be working that way. No, it wants me to do the entire fight at once. That makes sense. That's pretty fair. Like, I get to save before and between every combat encounter, but not during.
Kill them all!
Got him. How about now? Is that good enough, boys? No, there's still someone in there.
Think we got him, Commander.
Think we got him, Commander. Yeah, but it's not working out that way. Cannot save it this time. Oh yeah, no, I still see 4 hostile pips on the compass. Okay, well. Oh hi, Krogan Bouncer.
Watch out!
There was another thug there. Looks like that might actually be everybody.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Nice. There we go. Quick save, we got through there unscathed. And somebody dropped something. A Hammer 2 sniper rifle. Nice. Alright. Shepard's already got a Hammer 2. I'll give one to Rex. Why not? Fire containment system. Not even sure what that is.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Ah, see, now I can do intimidate. You're making a mistake.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
2 renegade points. Nice.
Fist had a good thing going here. Too bad he got greedy. First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino. Got so mad I put my fist through one of the machines. People always complain that the wards are too crowded, but I never have any problem. Everybody gives me plenty of space. There are a few unlicensed vendors who operate out of the markets here. Sometimes they have good stuff for sale. First time I was here, I dropped a bundle.
I wonder where all the dancers went. Too
All
many
right.
lights, too much noise.
Easy decryption on a weapon locker. We'll definitely do that. Edge 2, Striker 2 pistols, and another Hammer 2 sniper rifle. And 14 experience points. Well, I will take an Edge 2 for myself. Rex, I will give the Striker 2. Caden, oh yeah, he's got the Stinger 2, which is better. I can give him a Hammer 2 as well. Nice. Alright.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die, little soldiers.
Whoa! Alright, let's be more careful about that. Alright, we're gonna need to use some abilities to deal with these turrets.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die.
Show me Caden. Throw. Sabotage. Overload. Warp. Alright, let's have Rex use warp. I'll have Caden use overload. I'll have Shepard use overkill. Well, that didn't go well. That still didn't go well, is what I should say. That went better.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Start talking.
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait! I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Oh my god!
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
He deserved it.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Renegade +2. Alright. So we got some gear. Improved Sighting 2 weapon upgrade. Stimulant Pack 2 armor upgrade. High Caliber Barrel 2 weapon upgrade. Okay, hold on. I definitely want Improved Sighting 2. High Caliber Barrel 2 fires larger rounds for more damage. However, the rate of fire is slowed and the weapon will overheat more quickly. Plus 12 damage, minus 20 rate of fire, minus 20 heat absorption. Nah, Improved Sighting 2. Specially calibrated sights can increase weapon accuracy. Yes, good. And now for my armor. Stimulant Pack 2. Armor equipped with stim packs releases targeted shots of adrenaline to speed up recovery and recharge times. I don't really want that. I'll give it to Caden, though. I'll also mod his stinger with the high caliber barrel. That seems worthy. And for Rex, I've got him using assault rifles. I'll give him Improved Sighting 1. And I've got no more armor mods. That's fine. Journal. What's next? Okay. Save the Quarian. Saren's men have set a trap for the Quarian. You have to get to the alley before they kill her. Alright, time to go. Wall safe. Easy decryption. Phasic rounds 2 and Improved Sighting 2. Phasic rounds 2. Instead of projectiles, upgraded weapons release charged particle bolts that can bypass kinetic barrier shields. However, the actual damage done to the target is typically less than what's done by a standard round. Plus 25% shield bypass, minus 30% damage. No thank you on that one, but I will definitely give you Improved Sighting 2. And then I'll give Caden Improved Sighting 1. I think more accuracy is just generally better. Quarian lost in 350. Oh shit, it's timed. Let's get out of here. Thugs. Woof. Is that everybody? Better hope so. Can I not go through here? Guess not. Oh, here they are.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
fucked up our shields. Alright. I want to use... Rex's abilities are blocked. They overheated my weapon. Sons of bitches. Do we get them all?
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
There we go. Give me the evidence.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
Someone who saved your life.
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
Nice. Well, all right.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Shut up and I'll tell you. Oh gosh.
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is...
This is
I was
bothering
on my
me.
pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
What kind of evidence did you find?
I tracked a patrol.
I thought the Geth
Most of the core was wiped
Let me
clean.
fucking
I
reload.
salvaged
Jesus,
something from its
game.
armor banks.
This is annoying.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
I don't
I
recognize...
feel like
Sounds a little far-fetched.
the vision.
The Council.
They won't.
You saw me.
I think this.
Henderson...
Jesus fucking Christ. Your refusal to let me reload when you stick the dialogue wheel like that. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna do the fight again. Obviously. That's okay though. I want to hang here. Well.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Got him.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Here we go. Give me the evidence.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
Someone who saved your life.
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
Alright. It annoys me that you cannot interrupt dialogue and get to your
You're not making
menus.
my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Shut up and I'll tell you.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Pilgrimage?
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Something of value?
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Get to the point.
Where's the proof you promised?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the conduit?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Reapers? What are they?
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Don't tell them.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
What about your quest?
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
You could be useful.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
All right. Tali is full tech, which I don't really love, to be honest, but I need to level her up and look at her talent, so I'll take Caden and Tali for now. Here we go.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Oh, let's see. Okay, I got a Codex entry. Let's look at that first. Quarians, pilgrimage. When Quarians of the migrant fleet reach young adulthood, they must leave their birth ship and find a new crew to accept them as permanent residents. To prove themselves, they must recover something of value. This is offered to their prospective captain as proof that they will not be a mere burden on the shoestring resources of the ship. This process is called the pilgrimage. Stripped of ritual, the pilgrimage is merely an attempt to maintain genetic diversity within the small, relatively isolated population bases that make up the migrant fleet. If the young stayed and married within their birth vessel, the risk of inbreeding would increase sharply. Quarians are surgically fitted with their various immunity-boosting implants in preparation for leaving on pilgrimage. Having grown up within the sterile, controlled environments of the migrant fleet ships, Quarians have virtually no natural immune system. Journal. Citadel exposed Saren. You saved the Quarian, and she gave you evidence linking Saren to the Geth. Ambassador Udina is going to present this evidence to the Council. You should be there when the Ambassador presents the Quarian's evidence to the Citadel Council. Return to the Citadel Tower in the Presidium. I will. Let's look at her gear. A Cryo Explosive 2 grenade upgrade. I like High Explosive 2. Keep that for myself. But for Caden doesn't even have grenades. But Tali does. Or does she? No, she doesn't. JK. Alright, what else, if anything, did I find? See, I'm gonna give her a Reaper 2 assault rifle. I'll give her an Edge 1. I like it better than the Kessler. I got a bunch of Storm 1s, and I got a bunch of Lancer 1s. I don't have any Quarian armor, and I don't have any old... And everything else I've seen before. Okay. Well, that'll do for that. Squad. Oh, but I never looked at... I never actually looked at my new grenade upgrade, did I? Cryo-upgraded grenades contain a small Bose-Einstein condensate of massive supercooled subatomic particles. When detonated, they are capable of snap-freezing nearby targets, minus 23% max accuracy. Okay. Squad. I leveled up again. Let's see, Intimidate's maxed out. But I can get immunity with my 2 talent points. That's what I want to do here. Briefly but greatly increases your armor's protection, significantly reducing health damage in emergencies. Perfect. Alright. Caden, we can do another to decryption. And we got Advanced Overload. Increases the radius and strength of overload in electronics land. And let's look at Tali. Tali Zora Naraya, Quarian Machinist. Pistols, shotguns, basic armor. Light armor, able to equip light armor, increases damage protection, grants the shield boost ability. Does Caden have that? No, I don't think I've seen basic armor before. Increase damage reduction by 5%, increase hardening by 5%. Increase damage reduction by 8%, increase hardening by 8%. Shield boost, restores 30% of your shield per second, duration 2 seconds, recharge time 45 seconds, accuracy cost 30%. Increase damage reduction by 10%, increase hardening by 10%. Unlock first aid, increase damage reduction by 12%, increase hardening by 12%. Increase damage reduction by 14%, increase hardening by 14%. Increase damage reduction by 16%, increase hardening by 16%. Advanced shield boost, restores 40% of your shield per second. Duration 2 seconds, recharge time 45 seconds, accuracy cost 30%. Increase damage reduction by 18%, increase hardening by 18%. Increase damage reduction by 19%, increase hardening by 19%. Increase damage reduction by 20%, increase hardening by 20%. Master shield boost, restores 50% of your shield per second. Duration 2 seconds, recharge time 45 seconds, accuracy cost 30%. Hacking, I have not seen before. Required, decryption, 7 points. Hacking, recharges your tech proximity mines more quickly, grants the AI hacking ability, which makes artificial enemies go berserk and attack each other. AI hacking, temporarily drives basic robotic enemies berserk so they will attack anything nearby, including their former allies. Duration 20 seconds, recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 6%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 9%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 12%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 15%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 18%. Advanced AI hacking. Hack will now work on more advanced robotic enemies. Duration 25 seconds, recharge time 50 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 21%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 24%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 27%. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping by 30%. Master AI hacking drives all but the toughest robotic enemies berserk. Duration 30 seconds, recharge time 40 seconds, accuracy cost 80%. Quarian machinist. Though young, Tali is a true genius when it comes to dealing with mechanical or electronic equipment. Increases tech resistance, increases shields. Increases tech resistance by 10%, increases shield capacity by 60. Increases tech resistance by 15%, increases shield capacity by 90. Increases tech resistance by 20%, increases shield capacity by 120. Increases tech resistance by 25%, increases shield capacity by 150. Increases tech resistance by 30%, increases shield capacity by 180. Increases tech resistance by 35%, increases shield capacity by 210. I have 14 points to distribute. I don't like her. She just, she seems redundant in light of all the other people I have who seem to be able to do a lot more than she can. But let's see. I guess I'm using Caden for unlocks, so I guess I'll just boost her. I'll boost her tech resistance and shields. No reason not to do that. And then I'll train her up in pistols. There we go. All right. And that's good for now. Let's roll. All right. We got to get back to the tower. Still not time to explore. We'll get there shortly.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Later.
Believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against you.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
To the Citadel Tower.
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
So I guess the last party member, the Asari, I think her name's Liara, something like that. I guess she'll be the one pure biotic character. But from looking through the trees, I think, unless Liara really blows me away with her talents, I think the squad I'm leaning toward rolling with is going to be Shepard, Caden, and Rex. And we'll see. I'm sure we have to spend some time with everybody because they'll all have individual background quests. It is a BioWare game.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Another traitor.
She must be working with the Geth, too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
That's why they follow Saren.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
It's trouble.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Don't be a fool.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
You're wrong.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Same old story.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Quit holding us back.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
Hot damn. I mean, we knew it. It was very obvious it was coming, but
Shepard,
it's still
step
neat.
forward.
Sentinel ally. Big moment here.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
About time.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any leads?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need
Spectre
your help to set
inductee.
all this up.
Another achievement.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Figures.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Ooh, Spectre training talent unlocked. That's neat. Alright, so, journal first. Citadel exposed Saren. You've proven Saren is connected with the Geth. As a reward, the Council has granted you Spectre status and commissioned you to track the rogue Spectre down. Speak to the Ambassador. The Ambassador will provide you with a ship and crew. Meet him at the Alliance docking bay, accessible through the central elevator in the CSEC Academy. Squad. Oh, I got 2 more talent points. Oh, and I get 2 more ranks of Intimidate. Nice. And I got a freebie in Charm. That's fun, too. I'm going to put my 2 points into Intimidate. Sets Intimidate score at 7, opens up new dialogue options. Oh yeah, and Store discount. Sets Charm score at 4, opens up new dialogue options, gives a 2% discount at stores. Sets Charm score at 5, opens up new dialogue options. Sets Charm score at 6, opens up new dialogue options. Motivated Buyer. Sets Intimidate score at 8, opens up new dialogue options. Sells items to stores for 5% more credits. Spectre training. Elite agents of the Council, the Spectres, have access to special training unavailable elsewhere in the galaxy. Increases health, accuracy, and effectiveness of all attacks and powers. Grants Unity ability. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 1%. Increases health by 5%. Increases maximum accuracy by 2%. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 1.5%. Increases health by 5.5%. Increases maximum accuracy by 3%. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 2%. Increases health by 6%. Increases maximum accuracy by 4%. Unity. Restores dead squad members with 30% health and 50% shields. Recharge time 75 seconds. Accuracy cost 45%. Well, that's going to be pretty important once I get when I run out of when I run out of ranks in fitness and assault rifles. I'll still probably go to armor after that, but then come here. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 2.5%, increases health by 6.5%, increases maximum accuracy by 5%, increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 3%, increases health by 7%, increases maximum accuracy by 6%, increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 3.5%, increases health by 7.5%, increases maximum accuracy by 7%. Advanced Unity. Restores dead squad members with 40% health and 75% shields. Recharge time 60 seconds. Accuracy cost 30%. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 4%. Increases health by 8%. Increases maximum accuracy by 8%. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 4.5%. Increases health by 8.5%. Increases maximum accuracy by 9%. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 5%, increases health by 9%, increases maximum accuracy by 10%. Master Unity. Restores dead squad members with 50% health and 100% shields. Recharge time 45 seconds, accuracy cost 30%. Awesome. Alright, so Caden gets 2 more. They're going into decryption and electronics. We got Master Sabotage. Further increases the radius and strength of sabotage. And electronics. And Tali. Her 2 points, I will do pistols, and I'll start working on armor. Alright, onward.
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power. Kind of makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
I like it.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas.
Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now.
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this. We've tried to create
Alright.
organic environments back on the flotilla.
Almost done with our main story missions here. We need to head back to the CSEC Academy.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
I hope he's okay.
Looks like we have a whole hell of a lot of side missions to do. Once, you know, I get started doing them. We'll get there. Head on back to the Presidium.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Journal. Oh. We got an assignment just from an elevator ride. UNC, missing survey team. News vids indicate that a survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster recently dropped out of contact. Go to the Hades Gamma Cluster and find out what happened to them. Find missing researchers. Travel to the Antaeus system in the Hades Gamma Cluster to look for the missing survey team. Fascinating. Alright.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against it.
This will take us back to CSEC.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Sounds like another assignment. We're gonna get side missions from randomly riding elevators? That's wild. Yep, journal. Assignments, UNC, hostage. Fanatical biotics in the Hades Gamma Cluster have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies and are holed up in a derelict freighter in the Farinata system. Board freighter. Find the freighter in Farinata system of the Hades Gamma Cluster and make your way to the biotics on board. Wow. This must be... Yep, to the docking bay.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
All right. What's up, boys?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Forced retirement?
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
You hid this from me.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren will pay.
Saren's not going to get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'm on it.
I'll stop it.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau Cluster.
I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau Cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Renegade +2, journal. Okay, 3 main missions now. Find Liara Tassoni. Liara Tassoni, an Asari archaeologist famed for her knowledge of the Protheans, is being sought by Saren. Her last known location was somewhere in the Artemis Tau Cluster. Go to Artemis Tau. Explore the uncharted worlds of the Artemis Tau Cluster to find Liara Tassoni. Noveria, Geth interest. The Council has received reports of Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Noveria. The Council needs to know why. Go to Noveria. Head to Noveria to investigate reports of Geth on the world. Pharos, Geth attack. The Geth have attacked the world of Pharos. Your primary objective is to go to the Jus Hope colony to investigate what Saren is after and why he sent his Geth troops to the planet. Go to Pharos. Investigate Pharos to see why the colony was attacked by Geth, and we finished expose Saren. There we go. Complete. Awesome. Alright, let's talk to Captain Anderson now. We should get a total of 4 Codex entries.
Yes, Commander?
Are you okay?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
You and Saren have a past.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
You lied to me.
I trusted you. You betrayed me.
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
What happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. we tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Something went wrong?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Good plan.
He was smart. He needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
You got blamed?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
That's not fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
It wasn't your fault.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
This doesn't matter.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Investigate. Pharos.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Noveria.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
Artemis Tau Cluster.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau Cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
All right, goodbye.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Codex. 76 experience. We should have 4 new entries. Let's check it out.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space. Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population. Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from Council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the Executive Board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories. There are between 200 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Alrighty. Let's board the Normandy now. We can poke around on there without actually leaving or going anywhere.
Nice to see so many humans working for CSEC.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards. Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves. When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Oh, here we go. Just down this tunnel. Exit, and then come back out here and sweep the Citadel before we actually head to another planet. So that is what we're gonna do. Enter Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Now we do things my way.
Listen up, Normandy.
This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
Nobody's going to help us.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Saren can't hide from us.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity's in this alone.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter anymore.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
Renegade +4. That's what I wanted. Alright. So, he said get the bird in the air, but we don't leave until we talk to him again. And we're not going to leave for quite some time. Next episode, I'm going to do a sweep of the Normandy, and then we're going to explore the Citadel, so... We've been very focused on the main story so far. That's about to change drastically, and it's going to stay that way for a while. This has been Let's Play Mass Effect. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other videos, please join my Discord server. That link's in the video description. And if you want to be involved in choosing the next Patreon chosen game after Mass Effect, the link to my Patreon's in the video description as well. Thanks again, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time for more Demon Souls. Bye-bye.